you the person who forgets to wear green on St. Patrick's Day and gets pinched, or the person who thinks about it all year long. This video series, running from February 1st, St. Bridget's Day, to March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, is to help you get fit on Irish history and culture. Recently, I've started to write an Irish historical fiction novel. I figured, why not share all the research that I've been doing? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jeff Rosenzweig, pen name J Rose, and I hope you enjoy the series.
Díag Wait. I'm hoping after a few of these, at least you know hello and goodbye in Irish. Hey, where do we go? Babe, when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, hey, skipping and jumping in the misty morning fog. Well, our hearts were thumping and you, my brown-eyed girl, you my brown-eyed girl. I think it'd be safe to say that for centuries Irish men have been trying to capture the beauty of Irish women in their songs. It might even be more accurate to say that they've been trying to capture the hearts of Irish women with their songs. One example is the popular traditional tune, The Star of the County Down. Like a lot of the old tunes, been borrowed around. At some points it turns up as a hymn, but the popular one is about Rosie McGann from the banks of the Bann. She's the star of the county down. And as many love songs, and especially Irish love songs, it starts with the eyes. She'd a soft brown eye and a look so sly, and a smile like a rose in June. And you held each note in her auburn throat as she lilted lamenting tunes. At the pattern dance you'd be in a trance as she skipped through a jig or a reel. When her eyes she'd roll, she'd lift your soul, and your heart she would lightly steal. From Bantry Bay down to Derry Quay, and Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the fair Colleen that I met in the county down. A Colleen is kind of a general term for women, especially beautiful women. The lyrics to that version were penned probably somewhere between 1880 and 1895. And if you think about it, less than 100 years later, you've got Van the Man Morrison, Van the Irish Man Morrison. A lot of people don't know that he's Irish. Less than 100 years later, you've got him writing a song about a brown-eyed girl. Now the protagonist in my story, he's 50 years old, and he's finally left the priesthood and he's free to marry, but he's caught between two beautiful Irish women. Beautiful, ageless woman with movie star good looks and a fortitude and a shrewdness to be reckoned with. And another one back in Ireland, who he just found out is the mother of his child, his 17-year-old son, who has brown eyes and brown curly hair. And she's an amazing horse veterinarian to the high-stakes horses that run at the famous Curragh, which we'll talk about in a future session. So here's to Irish men continuing to try to capture the beauty and the hearts of Irish women. And here's to my Irish wife, who doesn't have brown eyes, but she doesn't suffer at all for it. Slán.